Hey guys, it's Jeremy here at Stupid Chainsaw Productions. I look disgusting because I've been cleaning a roof. But I'm here today because Doncomicbook Junkie just got 479 subscribers and decided to do a contest. I love the random number, by the way. Let's begin. I am 20 years old, so I can enter in, and I will link your video down below. If you're not subbed to Don, sub to him. Makes some great content. And his collection's ridiculous. But you won't be entered in the contest because he closed off the contest, which is a really cool idea to do. So let me start with the room tour. Now, I'm not going to give you an in-depth room tour. I'm just going to do a quickie here because I was already planning a room tour in a couple months after my whole free comic book day spiel, when that's all finally organized. So let's begin here. So that's a really cool Star Wars memorabilia set. Oh, that's where that went. This is a box of Star Wars Insider stuff, modern, like came out the last 5 years of Star Wars Insider. We got this is my Star Wars shelf, which is, it wasn't a Star Wars shelf last time. My room's a mess. I'm sorry, guys. I've been reorganizing these shelves. Then I have nothing over there anymore. That's all non-fiction stuff. Well, why don't I show you? I just have like non-fiction stuff, some textbooks. Arnold Schwarzenegger's book is and that's mostly music, some sheets, and oh yeah, I have Game Informers, like several years worth of Game Informers, and some more guitar music stuff. That's mostly my personal stuff. And then you lucked out today because those are my collected comics that have been bagged and boarded, and the little overcast of them is in there. Like, that's because I need to buy another short box. The reason I go with short boxes is they're supposed to go in the closet over there, even though the closet's kind of a shit sty. But they're supposed to, you know, fit in there. And long boxes won't fit in there, even if it was really well organized. And then I got all my paperbacks out the other day because I was going to put the oversizes on the shelf over there. So we got all of these, some fantasy random crap. That's all adult Star Wars stuff, and some other things. All the Robert Asprin's myth books. And over here we have Star Wars Junior stuff, some Stephen King, just a lot of stuff. Basically, when I was moving into this house, I threw whatever books I could into the bins. And then they go under my bed usually, but they're out. And then lastly, we get to my newer shelf. Ain't she a beauty? I haven't shown her on here before. But, got some books, sorry that I can't get closer, there's kind of just, it's cluttered. Those right there are, just, mostly it's X-Wing Rogue Squadron, but there's some other stuff in there that needs to be bagged and boarded. And this is the everything else shelf. Yeah, at that bottom shelf, I don't know what's going to go on there because the cats spray. So, I don't know, it might stay empty. So yeah, that's my collection. Oh, and that's another Star Wars Insider box. That's old. That's 90s up until mid to late 2000s. I have about half of Star Wars Insider. So, yeah. Oh, whoopsies. Fuck. There. And next. So now we got two villains that turned good and why I'd want them to turn good. The first one's going to be Poison Ivy. Now, I know she's kind of an anti-hero now. She kind of is. And I want her to be part of the Bat family. I think she'd be a really cool asset to have if, say, like, the Joker got all crazy again, can you imagine her just, like, sending, like, a Venus flytrap after the Joker? Or just, like, vines and stuff? That'd just be cool. Let's see, what's another supervillain I'd want to have turn good that hasn't already? That's the real kicker. Well, they already did Magneto, so the next thing, Doctor Doom would be an interesting hero. Can you imagine if he was the 5th member of the Fantastic Four? I'd actually read the Fantastic Four if Doctor Doom was like the 5th member. That would be cool. Can you imagine that? It'd be almost worth dealing with stupid-ass Reed Richards and douchebag Johnny Storm. Or, yeah, I think it's Johnny Storm. I don't know. That would be really cool. He would contribute so much to the Marvel U if he was a good guy. Now, 2 heroes I'd want to go bad. Batman. Bruce Wayne as Batman. And this has been touched upon before, that he's a sociopath in Frank Miller's All-Star Batman and Robin, and that he's just a real asshole. But can you imagine if he'd snapped and killed someone on purpose and, like, became the new Ra's al Ghul? That would just be awesome. And there's speculation with the new Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, that he will be Ra's al Ghul or some shit like that. And it might be good, it might just be too crazy. But Batman snapping, that'd be really cool to see. It'd be terrible, as in, like, it would be sad and depressing, but hey, be cool, be pretty badass. Another superhero I want to see go bad. I can't pick Superman because they've done it time and time again. But I'd have to go with Iron Man. And Iron Man's become really a dick with Superior Iron Man, and you can argue that he has kind of been the villain before, like with manipulating Peter Parker in Civil War and all that stuff. But where was I? But Iron Man, that'd be a nightmare to deal with. Because I bet you he has contingency plan after contingency plan to take out the Avengers. That'd just be a nightmare. Especially if you teamed up with Ultron, but that's a whole nother topic. Yeah, that'd be interesting. YouTuber team up. See, I was like, oh, this is going to be a really hard one for me to do. But I thought about it, and I've teamed up with a lot of people within this year. I've teamed up with Devon's Comics. I've done all these Star Wars hangouts. So I've teamed up with Django Fett, Trayson, who has the Minox Nest podcast, John Tuttle, just a number of people. And then I'm like, Matt Wilkins, I'd like to team up with him. Well, I kind of already have. It's just not on my channel. And I say it's mine because it was on a Minox Nest, and I edited it, and I am the co-host of Minox Nest, for those of you who don't know. So, technically I did. It's just not on my channel. So, and I can't, Don, you said I can't team up with you, because that'd be a fun team up. Us reviewing something together or something like that. That'd be really cool. Or if you're on my future Arnold Schwarzenegger podcast that I'm going to be starting this month, that would be cool too. Oh shit, my monitor went dark. So I'm going to have to go with the Masked Panther. Now, the Masked Panther and I have almost teamed up twice, and technically we have. It's just he had technical difficulties and had to bow out of us, Crossroads the Omniverse hangout while we were on air. And then before we were on air with our last Star Wars Reviewers hangout, he had to bow out because of technical difficulties. So I'd love to have him on Minox Nest or anything like that, or my Arnold Schwarzenegger podcast, like I said, or reviews with friends. And he and I have the weirdest conversations, and it's fucking hilarious. The dude is just great, and I will link his channel in the description down below because he needs more praise than he gets. And yeah, man, I finally promoted you, so there. And it's just, we've never had a successful on-air talk where he didn't have to bow out. And everyone else I've done stuff with, they've been able to be on air a whole time at least once. Now Matt is the exception to that, but we knew that he couldn't be on for the whole Minox Nest. But he was on for most of it, so I count that. And it wasn't technical difficulties, he had just other things. And he told us ahead of time, so we expected that. With Masked Panther, we didn't know. He didn't know he was going to have technical difficulties. So yeah. Next, pick a random number. I'm going to go with one of my favorite gun caliber rounds I like to shoot, which is .357. So my number will be 357. Yeah, so that's my video for today. Tomorrow will be the ultimate free comic day. Insane haul, and I have to do a wrap up because I didn't get my regular stuff today. I have other things I have to do, so yeah. Anyway, guys, have a nice day. Hyperweek. Don, congratulations again. You'll hit 500 soon. In fact, check out Don's channel. The video will be linked down below, but I will also link his actual channel down below as well, so it makes it easier for everyone. For those people who didn't know about Don and didn't know about his contest, and that they would feel bad if they couldn't be in the contest. So go to either watch his contest video or check out his channel. He has some great stuff, and his Hansi collection. I'm pretty sure he's going to make a tomb for himself. And I don't mean to be morbid or a douche, but can you imagine it? A pyramid, like a giant pyramid, just made of Hansi comics. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It'll be the #1 like attraction to California. Not saying that he lives in California. I think you live in California, Don. I think. I'm pretty sure you said you live in California. Or wherever you live, Don. It'll be the ultimate attraction. So, have a nice day.